Hello guys, welcome to the channel Ads with Lovely. This is the second part of our video series how to generate quality leads for your lead gen for your travel agency clients. So in the part 1 we have already covered what is the objective that you have to use, what is the bid strategy that you have to use, and we have talked about the budget that you can go with and what was the conversion location and performance goal. All of these things we have covered in the part 1 itself. So if you haven't watched part 1 yet, I have provided a link below in the description. You can watch the part 1 from here and then continue with the part 2. So in today's video, which is part 2 of the series, I will be revealing my exact targeting strategy which has helped me to generate 1550 quality leads for my travel agency clients. And if you follow the same, if you just copy the exact strategy, trust me, the quality of leads will increase for you as well. Now without wasting any time, let's just go to the dashboard. Okay, so we are on the dashboard now. So let me just go to the campaign and show you the exact targeting strategy I have used to generate the quality leads. Now about the campaign objective, the budget strategy and the bid strategy, these everything we have covered in the past. So let me just go to the audience part. So in terms of location, if you see, I have only targeted metro cities, or you can say the main cities of India, which includes Delhi, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Mumbai, etc. and etc. And if you notice, I have excluded Gujarat from the location targeting, and this is why I have excluded the Gujarat location, because the number of leads that we were getting from Gujarat was not of very high quality. That's why this particular location is excluded. And apart from that, if you see, all those locations that are targeted in the campaign was working very good for us. They are generating, from these locations we are getting leads of very good quality. So you can use the same locations if you want to, or you can just go as per your data. And this is what I am targeting as per the data we have received. Now under the age targeting, as if you see, it is a honeymoon package which is for Bali. So it is a Bali honeymoon package. That's why I have targeted the age group of 25 to 35. If you are also marketing a honeymoon package, you can go with the same age range as well. It will not restrict your audience size. It will not narrow the audience size much, and by that way your CPM will not increase, and you will have a good CPM and a good cost per result as well. Now if you see under the detailed targeting, I have added interests like wedding cake, engagement ring, wedding reception, newlywed, wedding videography, wedding photography, wedding invitation, wedding dress, or wedding ring, life, and these are the interests that I have targeted. And apart from that, I have already also targeted life event, people who have newly engaged within 3 months, or newlywed within 3 months, because these type of people are more likely to in searching for the honeymoon package, right? So you, if you are marketing a honeymoon package, you can also use this targeting. Now this is some basic targeting which everyone does when they create a campaign on Meta. This is something very usual which will you do, right? But the strategical part comes here. If you see, this is the audience which I am using, right? So if you see, after adding all of these interest and the life events, I have narrowed down all of these audience from one single interest, which includes Bali. So now if you see, what is happening here is I am targeting people who have newly married, newly wed, newly engaged, and people who are interested in wedding cake, engagement ring. So all of these interests suggest that the people I am targeting are in market. They are looking for something related to married, like engagement ring, or wedding cake, or maybe they have updated their status on the Facebook, their life event which is newlywed or newly engaged. So these people are my target audience, right? Which is good enough. But if I narrow down these whole pool of audience with a single interest, which is Bali, as I'm marketing for Bali honeymoon package. So what it does is it targets people who are looking for a honeymoon package and are interested a in the Bali location, Bali as a location. So this makes my targeting very, very impactful, and this helps me to only target people who will be interested in my product or my service. In this case, we are marketing, honeymoon package in Bali. So according to that, this audience is the best that can be targeted on Meta. So if you are also targeting if you are also running travel lead gen campaigns for your travel agency clients, you can also follow same thing. As in, if you are, let's say if you are marketing a Manali package, so in that case you might not be able to find Manali as an interest, right? Or Kullu Manali or whatever you want, get the interest in the on Meta dashboard. So in that case, what you can do is you can just first target frequent travelers or interests similar to that, and then narrow those interests with Himalayas or mountains. So again, what it will do is it will first target people who are frequent travelers and interest similar to those who are frequent travelers, and then also interested in mountains or Himalayas. So this will enhance your targeting, by much more percent, right? And it will increase your chances of getting quality leads for your from your Meta campaigns. So this is the targeting strategies, guys, which I use to kind of generate the best quality leads from Meta. And trust me, if you follow the same strategy, if you follow the same targeting style or the strategy which I have just revealed just now, then trust me, you will 101% get the better results from your lead gen campaigns, right? And in terms of travel agency, you can just follow the same approach and 100% you will get better results with this targeting. And while doing the targeting, while doing everything, just make sure that the advantage targeting audience feature is off. Okay, please make sure that the advantage plus targeting is off, else what it will do is it will consider the audience that you are targeting, but it will also look out for more people. But this is something which we don't want, because we already know that we are targeting a very niche audience and very good quality of people. So we don't want Meta to look for more people other than the people which we are targeting, right? And if we just I will just show you the placement as well. The placement I am selecting is advantage plus on, and you can use the same placements if there is no brand guidelines, right? And because those are the times where those times are gone where when you had to manually exclude or include the placements. Nowadays Meta itself work very smartly. If it sees that okay, some placements are not working, trust me, it won't spend any more penny on the placements. It will only spend your money on the placements that are working for you. So for placements, you can go with advantage on placements, right? Which is automatic advantage plus placement. So which is basically all placements. So this is it, guys, for the video. We have covered the the target strategy that I have used. So in the coming part of the video, which will be part 3, I will be revealing the exact lead gen form which I used to generate the best quality leads from Meta and to deliver the best result possible from the advertising budget for my clients. And if you incorporate all of these strategy together, from the campaign settings to the ad setting to the form setting, trust me, your results will just go crazy. You will see much better results from your campaigns, and your client will be very happy with that. So this is it, guys, for the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one, which is part 3. Thank you. Bye bye.